I'll be working at the perimeter of this shape. So what I'm doing in this video is combining algebra with shapes. The perimeter is adding all the outside sides. So add this with this and this one. It's missing here. It seems like it's missing, but it's not. It's an isosceles triangle, which means that this side is the same as that side. So whatever is here, I'll have to put over here as well. So copy that over here. So now I can add all the sides. The answer is not going to be just a number. It's going to be an expression, an algebraic expression. So we have collecting like terms, add up all the x terms. So you've got, let me just highlight that for you. You've got the 2x plus 2x plus 5x. What does that make? That makes 9x. Then add up the y terms. You've got a positive y, 1y plus 1y plus 1y makes 3y, not y to the power of 3. If you had that, then it would be this, but we are adding just y's, so that's 3y, not that one, 3y. And now just the number terms we've got left over. So positive 4, add 4 makes 8. And because I said 8, it does mean positive 8. If the answer came out, if those two terms came out as a negative, then I would say negative. But it's actually positive 8. So that's your answer then. Right, next question. Both these shapes have the same perimeter. Work out the length of this. Now, before I do that, there's something I need to mention to you before you get confused. In case I end up with a situation where I'm doing, let's do this on the side. Let's suppose you've got -2, add -2. Now you might think, oh, 2 negatives make a positive. Hold on. Only when you're timesing or dividing, you think about who wins. So when you've got 2 negatives, when you're multiplying and you've got 2 negatives, then it will make a positive 4. But when you're adding or taking away negative numbers, whenever you're adding or taking away, you are working on the number line. You're working along the number line. So -2, add -2. Those two, that plus and minus looks a bit weird, so just change it to a minus in this case. So that plus and minus becomes a minus. So you've got -2 over here, and you got 2 there. So remember, those two transformed into this. That 2 goes over there, and that -2 goes over there. Right, you're still dealing with the number line now. So whenever you're adding and taking away numbers, you're dealing with the number line. So you got -2, and then you're going to take away, which means going that way. So you're going to land on -4. Right, so we'll need that information for when we work at this. Both these shapes have the same perimeter. Perimeter means adding all the outsides. So what I'll do is I'll add up the x terms first. 5x, add 7x, add 5x, and 9x. What does that make? Well, 5 add 5 is 10. 10 add 9, 19. 19 add 7, 26. Got 26x. And then you got -2, add -2. We did it just a while ago. So I'm just going to tell you now the answer is -4 because that's what we just worked out. Right, the perimeter of this shape, well, it's adding all the outsides. If this side is 4x, this is going to be a 4x because it's a rectangle. If this is 5x plus 5, this is also going to be 5x plus 5. So now, collecting like terms. Let's deal with the x's first. So that's going to be 5 add 5 is 10, 10 add 4, 18x. Now just deal with the number terms. We've got 5 plus 5 is 10. So when I mean 10, I do mean positive 10. I didn't say -10. Both sides have the same perimeter. Same means equal. So make this perimeter equal to this perimeter. Both perimeters are the same. They are equal. So now we need to find the value of x. solving the equation. So we've got x on this side, x on that side. Looks a bit untidy. So what I'll do, I'll eliminate one of the x terms. And what I normally do is pick on the smallest. Instead of picking on the 26x, I pick on the smallest, the 18x. So to get rid of positive 18x, I minus 18x. Do the same on the other side. What do we do on this side, do on the other side. So what does that look like now? 26x take away 18x, leaves you with 8x, and then that minus 4 stays where it is. These knock out, you're just left with 10. So to get x on its own, get rid of negative 4, add 4. Do the same on the other side. To get rid of times by 8, divide by 8. Do the same on the other side. So you got 14 over 8. Simplify 7 over 4. You can leave it as 7 over 4, or you can work it out. 7 divided by 4, I got 1.75. So the value of x I got is 1.75, but I'm trying to work out the length of this. So replace that x with 1.75. Let me do that here to work out this length. You got 5x plus 5. That's the length of the red one. Replace the x with 1.75. So that will be 5 times 1.75 plus the 5. You can do that on the calculator. I've got 13.75. If these were in centimeters, that would be centimeters. So that's the length of the red side.